1 2 and what it do? We are here, and this is Project Snax. We are on week 11, and I'm back trapping out of the hotel, son, bro. And yeah, and I'm trapping out of a cheap hotel. Is that? I'm trying to save money, so I had to make some things work. But yeah, I'm here. Nevertheless, I'm here, and this is week 11 of Project Snax, and I got these numbers for you. That's why you here. That's the main reason you here, right? You coming to see, am I still losing weight or how my progress is going? Well, it's the weekend. I mean, it's the holiday week or the holiday season, and the holiday season is taking its toll. I got on a scale, and y'all know last Monday it was what? It was 230. I mean 226, and yeah. On Monday check-in, it is 240. Yo, whew. You know what I mean? When people talk about putting on some 10 or putting on an extra 15 holiday pounds, I used to be like, man, that's impossible. But it's not that impossible. It's not that impossible. And so I'm coming to you. Normally on my Monday check-in, I had already ran and went to the bathroom, but I just said, let me just get it in, go ahead and get this check-in done. And so them numbers are showing. Am I disappointed? Nah. You know why I'm not disappointed? Because this is a lifestyle. It's not just a fad. And so what I'm working on, because I've done the fad before, where I went strict on a hard diet and I got down to like 185. I had lost 40 to 50 pounds. And over about 2 years, maybe 3 years, I put all of that right back and then some. You know what I'm saying? So what we working on is a lifestyle. And because we're working on a lifestyle, I need to calculate or factor in that the holiday is going to come. And that's going to happen every year. How am I going to handle that? And so that's what we're going to work on. We're going to work on how to handle the holidays. And so I already know it's going to be some extra eating. And with that comes some extra pounds. But now, after the holidays are over, here we are at the beginning of the year, January, and yeah, I gotta go, baby. I gotta go to get down to 15% body fat. I gotta go to get down to 200 pounds, and then after 200 pounds to see what I need to do to get these abs to come out, and that's part of the journey. Sometimes you go up, and sometimes you go down. I just have to. For me, I have to know what those triggers are, and I ain't gonna lie. It was a few days I had me some drinks, some Crown Royal Peach, or it was some margaritas, eating too many sweets. Yeah, all of that. But at the end of the day, I got to take account for that, right? Account for all the things that I let happen over the weekday. Pizza, it was snickerdoodle cookies. I'm trying to think what else I ate that was just like real bad for the kid. Yeah, that was it. Oh, breakfast. Breakfast is my main thing, and it was waffles and potatoes, steak, cheese, eggs, all of those things, And I just went overboard. I was at home. I was off of work. And still, sometimes food is a coping mechanism. I mean, I get out of the house and it ain't really nowhere to go but to a restaurant. I mean, I got friends, but they got families. And at my age, you just ain't fisting to dip and go to the homie's house because the homie got kids and he got a wife. He got stuff that he got to attend to. So then it becomes easy for me just to slide and go get something to eat. And then I sit there and chill for a little while. I had New Orleans daiquiri. It was hitting. I was just doing too much eating. Too much fat boying. But now I'm back to work. It's Monday and it's the first of the year. So now we're going to hit it hard. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hit it hard. I'm going to zero in because I've been zeroed out for like about 2 weeks. I've been zeroed out, eating all kind of craziness. But here we are on week 11. And not only that, it says 239 on the scale. But to be honest, I know that's a lot of water weight. Once give me like a day or two to run, and I can do another video, and it'll say below 230. Excuse me, it'll be like 235. I mean, it'll be like 225, 226, somewhere's around there. And then not only that, I hadn't really been exercising because over the turn of the year, I've been on this fitness goal where all year I was trying to be mobile, whether it was walking or running, anything anywhere from 1 to 10 miles, depending on what day it was and how I felt and what I had done the previous days. So towards the end of the year, like what I think on the day before Christmas Eve I walked, and then the day before New Year's Eve I walked, and then no, take it back. New Year's Eve I walked, then New Year's Day I walked, and then today I walked. And so I've been walking really because I've been trying to decide whether I was going to start the whole new year and keeping this forward motion as far as with the getting out and walking and running and stuff. And so I decided I did. But since I decided, I decided I was going to. And since I said that, I said, well, let me start off slow so I don't hit it hard, which is the biggest point I wanted to make in this video. Is so that I don't hit it too hard and then get a month in, get a few weeks in, and then I regret the decision of even starting it. So that brings me to say, when you guys are making your goals out here, let's be realistic. The first thing I think where we lose is we go too hard. Be realistic about your goals. Set something that you can actually do. You know what I'm saying? And remember yourself 2 months down the road. You know what I'm saying? Think about the 2-month you down the road after you've been doing this thing and you really getting tired of doing it, that you got enough room to wiggle and to still stay on track. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but I also wanted to say for those who you set the goal and then you fall by the wayside, I always remember what they told us about Thomas Edison. Now, of course, people will say Thomas Edison really didn't come up with the light, be really a black man. And we're not arguing all of that. And I'm not trying to take it away from the black man because it maybe it was him. But I'm trying to talk about the whole idea of how many times did he try to get it before he actually got it. You know what I'm saying? How many years have you said, I'm going to do this, and then you never do it? But then one year you do it. So what I'm saying is to try is to succeed. To give up is to fail. When you say, well, I can't do it, just forget about it. Then you lose. People mess with me all the time. Because it's been for years after I gained all that weight back. I was saying, I'm about to get back right. It's people right now who will say, if I go on and say, man, I'm fixing to get right, who will probably be like, nah, he not for real. He gonna wind up eating pancakes and catfish tomorrow. Or he not gonna really be able to do it because he don't want to give up food. And they can say that. But that's all right, because I'm going to just keep on. And I'm going to keep on saying that I'm going to do it until one day it's going to catch. And so what I'm telling you is, don't give up. Don't give up. Set a realistic goal for yourself. And then proceed to execute. Proceed to execute. And you may miss a day or you may miss 2 days. Then you just get back on. And you say, hey, you know what? Yeah, now I'm going to do this. Because that's how you get from point A to point B. One step at a time, 1 mile at a time, one good choice at a time. Maybe you're not gonna stop drinking sodas altogether. So maybe you'll just stop on a Tuesday and a Thursday. When before that you was drinking them 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're gonna put less sugar in your coffee or no sugar in your coffee on Mondays and Wednesdays or and Fridays. Or maybe you're just gonna go to artificial sweetener. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna tweak it. And you're gonna tweak it. You're gonna tweak it. Until next thing you know, you got a whole lifestyle or something that you can be proud of. Maybe you just start off walking a mile. Or maybe you just start off walking to the end of the street and back every day after dinner. Even though you may know you can go further, you just do a little bit. And then eventually, that little bit turns into a lot. You know how I got up to running like 10 miles nonstop? At the beginning of the year, I couldn't run more than, at the beginning of 2020, I couldn't on the treadmill run no more than, no more than 30 minutes, which about 2 miles. Maybe a little less than that in 30 minutes. I had to go back and look. But now, I think it was 3-4 weeks ago, a whole 10 miles outside nonstop. All because I just did what I could. And some days I didn't feel like doing anything, but I did a little something. And some days I did so little that I was like, you really ain't even did nothing. but I did more than I did the year before that, which was nothing. So I'm saying all of this to say, hey, set you a goal. Set you a goal. Start off small. Do a little bit at a time. And before it's over, you're doing a lot. You don't know how many days in 2020 I got on that treadmill or I went outside and I said, I'm just going to do a mile. And I could have done more. I could have pushed myself. I just really didn't feel like it. But then I got out there and the mile turned to 2 miles, turned to 3, turned to 4. Next thing you know, I've run 5 or 7 miles and I only had planned to run 1. So I say all that to say, start off with you a small goal. Again, start off with a small goal. You may just say, I'm going to drink, like I said, you may just say, I'm going to do 1 mile. Or I'm going to just walk to the end of the block. And you may walk to the end of the block, but you may be listening to a bomb song. Who knows? You may be listening to a bomb song or on the phone with your homegirl or your homeboy or whatnot. And you may be like, man, shoes, I'm feeling good and it's a nice day outside. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next block. And then to the next block. And next thing you know, you done a mile when you was only going to walk to the end of the street. So that is me telling you, get out there and just do something. Or if it's book reading, pick up a book and just read a couple pages. Who knows what's going to happen after that? Just start somewhere. Have you a goal. Then that's it. I could ramble on, but I'm not. This is Project Snax, and this is week 11. And this is, we fresh off the holidays. We in 2021, y'all. 2020 gone. We passed that. We out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like a bad relationship. 2020 is over. You did? Stick with your goals. If you ain't got none, just get you one real quick. It ain't too late. This is just January. We ain't even in the 2-digit days of January yet. Get you a goal, make it small, get started on that thing. And just do you a little bit every day. You ain't got to do a lot. Because again, what happens is you start off doing a little bit and then you get tired of doing a little bit. And then you started doing a little bit more. And then you're doing a little bit more and a little bit more. Until next thing, you know, you're doing a lot. And you look back and you was like, well, I used to just walk to the block to the end of the street. I used to just walk to the stop sign, to the third mailbox down the way, to that fire hydrant. But now I'm like, man, hey, it's 2021, baby. Let's leave all the old ways behind, man. Let's do something new. A little something new. Just a little bit. And see where it takes us. Yeah. This is week 11. It's Project Snax. We still out here, baby. We going down to 200. And now that we got the holidays, the hardest part for me, or the hardest part for dieters out of the way, which is the holidays, it's time to get to work, baby. It's time to get to some serious work. All right, now. Y'all take it easy. Deuces.